Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
I wanted to jump on the 7-on-7 football league, but I think I'm gonna put that for the next episode because we're starting to dwindle down. One thing I did want to bring up was pretty much the duck of the week, right? Because that was one of our
Yeah.
segments was duck
Yeah.
of the week. After this, we got the Benjamin report, but yeah, pretty much. I want to give duck of the week to Deontay Wilder, only because like he keeps coming up. He won't take accountability for that brutal loss versus Tyson Fury, and he keeps coming up with excuses. The first excuse after the fight was that suit that he wore, right? So that was the first excuse. He had this big suit. He said that it took a lot of energy out. It took his legs out.
Who put the suit on though?
He put the suit on, but whatever. He did, he said he didn't. He said he put it. When he tried it on, he just tried it on for like a few minutes, but he didn't realize that on game night or fight night, he had it on for, let's say, 10 minutes. He was like, oh, I didn't realize if I had it on for a prolonged period. Whatever. That was excuse number one. Then excuse number two was Glovegate. So there's conspiracy theory that Tyson Fury put something in his gloves.
He cheated.
There's a conspiracy theory that Tyson Fury has something in his gloves, and that's the closest one that I'll give him because not too long ago we had Antonio Margarito and Cotto, where Antonio Margarito had plaster of Paris in his gloves in the first fight versus Cotto, and he brutally beat Cotto, and everybody thought like, yo, Antonio Margarito's the next one, until evidence came out that Margarito loaded up his wraps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But don't they have somebody who are checking while you wrap that up?
But you know, where there's a will, there's a way, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm just saying,
crazy.
I'll give Wilder the benefit of the doubt on that one because shit like that does still happen in boxing, even though you have like a bunch of checkpoints, like you have your person on the team while they're wrapping the person's gloves, looking at you while you're wrapping the opponent's gloves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and they have to sign off on a bunch of shit.
Right. That's why that's crazy how you slip that in there.
Yeah. So that was the second.
Sounds like a setup to me.
So that was the second excuse, right? Tyson Fury loaded up his gloves. Now the third excuse is he's blaming his co-trainer, Mark Breland, which was like an Olympic medalist. I think he was like an ex-former champion. He was actually like the real trainer, but because he was actually like Deontay Wilder had an original trainer, but wasn't a boxer. And I guess once they found out like, oh, Deontay Wilder has power and he has got talent, they actually brought in like a ex-fighter, which was Mark Breland. So Deontay Wilder was saying that he thinks Mark Breland spiked his water. He's saying that his own co-trainer put something in his water because he feels like somebody spiked his water. He feel like he didn't have his leg. So
is that dude still his trainer?
No. Like, yo, because Deontay Wilder said he wants to go out on his sword. And when Tyson Fury was whooping his ass, Mark Breland threw in the towel.
Yeah.
Now, even right after the fight, Deontay Wilder started saying that Mark Breland is disloyal. He knows that I would go out on my sword. I would die in that ring. And so the first thing he did was fire Mark Breland after the fight. But now he's going even further just because this dude threw in the towel, which is what a trainer should do. Like, if you're getting your ass whooped, any fighter is going to keep fighting until they don't got no more. But the person on the outside is supposed to protect you from yourself, right? Your trainer. So even though you want to die in that ring, I'm your trainer. I'm going to throw in this fucking towel because I don't want you to die. Pretty much
right.
Apollo Creed, Rocky, right?
Rocky. That's why Rocky
let Apollo Creed die. Damn you, Rocky. But, all right, so his last excuse is, yo, I feel like Mark Breland, my co-trainer, my water was, he said my water was spiked with something, and I think Mark Breland has something to do with it.
That's crazy.
So I'm giving Deontay Wilder duck of the week because he doesn't want to take accountability. Like, yo, if you lose, you lose, you know.
Absolutely. He's definitely the duck of the week. Like no questions asked. I didn't even know all of that. Thank you for telling me that, because to me it was just because you lost and you was just tripping because you lost. I remember the one immediately after, how he was saying that, but like, yeah, about the suit, but I did not know about what you were saying with the spiked water. Come on, man, that's ridiculous. If anybody saw that fight, though, like, you lost, bro. You lost straight up. People say that you were lucky to win the first one. I don't think so. I think you won that fair and square, too, in my opinion. And I know people have their opinions on that, but I feel like if you knock somebody out twice, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like Wilder deserved to win that fight, in my opinion. Now, but the second fight, clearly you lost. Clearly you lost. Like, just concede you lost that fight. The fact that you're trying to come up with all these different excuses actually makes you look like worse of a punk. You're going to get your rematch. Like I don't see, like, why you're not going to rematch this fight. Tyson Fury is not going to back down on a rematch, especially since he thought he won the fight the first time around.
I think Tyson Fury
think definitely Deontay Wilder is definitely the duck of the week. You just got to take it a man, like how you took it on the chin.
But still, regardless of the fact, I think Deontay Wilder really lost the first fight, but he won because of the knockout. Because Tyson Fury was knocked down. Knocked down. Because Tyson Fury actually was whooping his ass the whole fucking fight. Like, he took control the whole fight. Now, the second fight, I really do think Tyson Fury actually did cheated, because I seen video of him actually cheating to the point where, like, basically if you have the glove on, the glove's supposed to completely fit. Like, it's like his hand was right here where the wrist was supposed to be, and the glove, like, right here was like kind of floppy, so all he needed to do was just go like this with, I think that with the glove situation with the Tyson Fury fight. So imagine you put a glove on, right? You put it on. You have your that one area for all four fingers, and then one for your actual thumb.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you have right here where it actually has for your wrist.
Yeah.
So basically, where your hand was supposed to be up here was down here where your wrist was supposed to, where there's no cushion.
Right.
You feel me? So if I hit you, it's like I take my hand. Really, it's like I take my hand if my hand is located in that area in the glove. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, if I'm jabbing you, I could just go like this. I don't even need the glove gonna hit you. The glove gonna cut you. The glove gonna do damage if I'm doing that. I don't even necessarily need to hit you with my hand. But again, when I really do hit you with my hand, it's like you got your hand taped. It's just like in wrestling when they had those little shits, Ric Flair throw something in, he put it on, he upcut the nigga, knocked out. Yeah. That's basically something like what it was, you feel me? And it's not theory. I actually seen the actual video, you feel me? Where they were showing it close up, clear as day. So, hey, it is what it is. Deontay Wilder, you're supposed to really lose the first fight. And the second fight, he cheated, so I don't know if you were supposed to win or lose, because, like, it just was so one-sided. You know what I'm saying? If you would have used the glove as the excuse, I hear you. But, talking about, your trainer try to sabotage your ass, I think he disloyal. It should have went out like Apollo Creed. You should have died in the ring exactly like he said that your ass, look, you don't want to, look, if you discuss this, and you told me to do this, I'm going to do this. Trust me, I don't want you to die. I'm your trainer. I fuck with you because I'm your trainer and I know you personally. So I know your family. I know your kids. I know, So and I'm around you for a long time, whereas it's like we're family now. So of course I don't want to see you die. But if
let somebody die, if they told you let me die in this ring?
If they told me to let me die in the ring, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Again, I'm different. Like you said, Rocky let him die. Rocky let Apollo Creed die. You know what I mean? Now again, am I probably gonna be like, fuck, I should have thrown the towel in?
But he told him though. He told him like, yo, don't.
He told him don't.
Like your homeboy say like, yo, when I go in this ring, don't throw that towel.
I ain't throwing the towel.
You say, on God, don't throw that towel.
I ain't throwing the towel.
I mean, like, if the dude says that, that's where you're going to be like, damn, but Rocky, you was just trying to be his boy, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the difference.
That's why it's one of the greatest movies of all time, bro. Mm-hmm. If not the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
That's why I
Deontay
named my dog
Wilder,
Rocky.
You're the duck of the week. Why? Because, like, your whole argument, it just doesn't even make any sense. So, now we're going to hop on to the Benjamin Report, report